Hi, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mia, and I am just back with another video. I'm here to talk about some things, and I'm going to be very honest today. Of course, I'm very honest anyway, but very, very honest and open with you all today about some things of my life. And just by the title, you all know that I been just through a lot. I've been through a lot, and I just want to share with you all so that you all are not kind of like, what does it call it? Um, you all are not or are aware of what's been going on in my life. And who your girl is. It's always good to know who the person that you're involving yourself with or looking at. Where they're who they are, what makes them who they are. And I think a lot of the stuff that makes me who I am is what I've been through. So, just a little bit about myself, of course. Um, so I was raised in Baltimore. I mean, sorry, I was raised in Wilmington, Delaware. Okay, born and raised in Wilmington, Delaware. Okay, Tatnall Street. So for whoever does not know, Tatnall Street is where I grew up at for just a little part of my life. Now after that, I was I moved and I moved to Baltimore. So I kind of like basically been in Baltimore for all of my life, and I've been um I know Baltimore for being like my home, basically. So, Delaware and Wilmington is where I was born, raised for a little small portion of my life. And like I said, from there, I went to Baltimore and have been residing in Baltimore from that point on. Okay, other than that, I had a really um I would say a traumatic childhood. Um Basically my mom had got married to this gentleman. I'm not gonna, say names, but for you that does know me, you all know exactly what's going on. But just to kind of be like more discreet, but just to be honest as well, my mom married this gentleman that we met in church, or that she met in church, and then from that point on, I knew him as being my father. I never knew my real father until the age of 16. I'll get into that later on down the line as you get to know me. But like I said, she met this man. We basically moved in. Everybody moved in together and everything. And then from that point on, I'm gonna just talk on my behalf. I was being molested by this gentleman, and just this man, not gentleman, but this man. And he basically, I would say, ruined my life because, in a sense, um, for the most part, I just was like spiraling out of control. I just remember just being a good, humble child and everything. And then after that, things started to spiral out of control. I was kind of like sexually active at a young age, and things just started to become a disaster for me. Still understanding that I'm a child and a mindset that I've always had, and I grew up in church, so I thank God for that. But it always, I was always able to have a outlet, and that was Jesus Christ, and just, being able to go to church and you know what I mean, being able to praise the Lord and just kind of like let my feelings out there. But it didn't at all the what I'm trying to say is that all of the situations that I was dealing with, even though I felt like I had an outlet, it wasn't I felt like it wasn't enough because, now that I'm here and I'm 34, I'm sorry, 34 years old. Um I'm looking back at my life and I'm knowing that I should have cleaned up a lot of things, and what things a lot are not my fault, but I still have to take accountability on that. I'm growing up every day, and that I could even take these things and let them either make me or break me. And so I've decided not to let it break me. I decided to let it, allow me to flourish in life and allow me to uplift other people that may have been through that before, a molestation by a loved one or somebody that you may have called family, your father, your mother, You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it was the only father that I knew. Um, and he would do things to me that a child should never be introduced to. And so, like I said, looking back at it now, I'm seeing that it ruins a lot of my relationships. It takes a toll on my relationships, trust, and just dealing with people overall. Um, with that being said, like I said, after the molestation happened, I went into foster care. Okay, and that was like 11. Okay, and I was in foster care, and so I was taken away from my family overall. I have three brothers, and I have one sister on my mother's side. So on my mother's side, like I said, three brothers, one sister, and I was taken away from them and ripped just basically away from all of them. My sister, unfortunately, went through the same thing I went through, so she had to go into foster care with me. So I was able to go in foster care with her. I think that significantly impacted me a lot, like a good impact on me, because even though I didn't want her to go through the same thing I went through, I just felt like it was, in a sense, destined, because it's like we've been through so much together, right? The same thing. You know what I mean? We only 2 years apart, so our mindsets and everything. I would hope is alike, but at the same time, God knew exactly what He was doing when He did it, because I don't think I would have been able to make it in sense without my sister, because I was dealing with a lot already. Being away from my family, having to deal with that, having to cope with that. Then now I'm in somebody else's home and having to deal with that. But knowing that I had someone that cared for me, loved me, my sister, and I had a little strength with that. So I thank God for that. But it just really took a toll on us, just overall. Other than that, we went through foster care. We was in foster care up until we aged out, which is 21 for the ones that don't know. Um, so we aged out 21. We went through I just know I went through so many foster homes, so many group homes, so many just people that I met, unmet, met again, and it just was like up and down spiral moments. Drop any questions or comments that you would like for me to answer down in the comment section. I will definitely be able to read those, and I'll make another video where we just do like a Q&A or something based off of the video that I have today. I don't want to make this video a long stretch. I just want to get to, the prevalent and just relevant points. That, like I said, makes me who I am today, the strong individual that I am. But yeah, so I aged out at 21, and it was very hard because going through foster care, you always have kind of like someone. So it's a caseworker that is subscribed to you, well, not subscribed to you, but basically it's like they deal with your case only. They know all about you. They know why you're in foster care, all that kind of situation. They know where you've been at, why this place didn't work, and all of that. They know about your background. They know your history. So other than that, and those change too. You don't always stay with the same caseworker, but they are supposed to go over your case well enough to where as though they kind of like semi know you. Other than that, um, I am what I mean, going through all of this, and some foster homes were nice, some foster homes were terrible, y'all. Terrible. Like I said, drop any questions or comments about that. But when I say terrible, I mean terrible. Um, so I was the type of person, like, because I was so switched around and boom, 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 boom. I was always on top of my thing, y'all. Always on top of my game. Always went to school. Always got good grades. I did not graduate. That's the thing. I was like, the devil has always been there, like the devil, when I say the devil has always had an attack on my life, he has always, because it seemed like everything I've been through, I've been able to make it and push through, but it hasn't been according to my time, in order where I feel like, okay, I'm almost there, and then it's like crash, you know. I'm trying to think of it like that, but that's how I feel like it happens, and so I feel like it pushes me to a limit where it's like, well, how bad do you want it, in a sense? Like, it asks me questions, or make it it forces me to ask myself questions like how bad do I want this? And so I think that's why I push myself so hard, because I be right there, and it's always either something or somebody that kind of gets into the way. But we're gonna rebuke that in the name of Jesus this year, 2025. Other than that, like I said, even school and everything, I was able to keep my grades up. Did not graduate, but I went back to school and got my GED. A little bit after having my little girl, and that's what I struggle with. Like when I was pregnant with my daughter Nevaeh, and she is right here. She's so big now, though. She's just so big. From this little baby here to this big girl here, we've came a long way together. We have done it. Like I've done it by myself. Um, you know, um, no, I've had a little help here and there and stuff like that, but not as tremendous help as as you need, as far as like a village. Never. So I've always been able to just be that stronghold, and I love that for myself. It's okay, because I think it's gonna, at the end of the day, make me so strong. Where initially I'm not gonna say I don't need anybody, but it won't be, you know, I'm not gonna really need too many people. They'll see me. Yeah, I see you when I see you. But other than that, I'm still happy. I'm still happy with how things has been going. I've been learning my life. I've been learning a little bit more about myself each and every day because of the things that I have had to deal with. Yes, it is a struggle for me every day. Like I said, drop any questions or comments that you might want me to answer. And I'll be happy to tell you it's going to be a part two to this video, where just go over on overall details about the video and about different things that I have went through, because I know you all are concerned. And this is, kind of like a therapeutic session for me, where I'm kind of getting these things off my chest, because no one will understand unless you've actually physically been through it. You will never understand how it feels to have been molested and taken advantage of, basically, by somebody that you call your dad and loved one. Okay, and I even have I even have stories that I will be talking about my actual father, of when I met him and things that I went through with him and all of that. Y'all gonna get the whole scope of who your girl is, and there's also gonna be other videos on here too. I'm not gonna be just talking about, you know what I mean, crazy mess and stuff. It's gonna be some good stuff too. I want y'all to know that um it ain't all always cupcakes and rainbows, but it is um you know, it is. When it is cupcake and rainbows, I'm gonna let y'all know that too. So, other than that, I wanted to go back and, like I said, touch bases on just what I've been through. Y'all, the girl has been through a lot. Um, and like I said, as I look back, my mom is just like, not tuning into everything. Like you know, it's just not the same, y'all. It's just not the same. And I think that, um, she posted something the other day. She's like, you know, basically, I guess you're never grown until you take responsibility, right? And when I look at that post, I'm like, thinking like, take responsibility, right? Um, you got to have a good example. I don't think I have had good examples growing up. Well, of course, I've had good examples, but not through the ones that I've loved. And I think that's when it sticks. Is like when you're given these examples through someone that really cares about you. Um, I haven't had enough sit down and, talks with my loved ones that tell me, hey, everything's going to be okay. If you need anything, come to me, all of that. I got to reach out to these people, and hopefully they are going to live by the things that I've just said, in a sense. They haven't said that to me, but what I'm saying is I'm hoping that they are family enough or family oriented enough that they will know, okay, my family is reaching out to me. If I can help, I might as well. Because I would do that in return. I do that for perfect strangers. So I'm never hesitating to do it for my family members. Other than that, my family has always been in like like ups and downs and just round and rounds. And it's hard to play. How can I say it? Like you're not aware. Like I'm very aware and I'm very cautious. So for me to act like this is not bothering me, or to feel like this is not something that's a trigger, or just something that shows up every part of my life, that will be a lie for me. So I'm gonna be honest on this here platform today. It bothers me every day. Um, I'm just, you know, I'm here to share. Like I said, I'm here to share with you all because I'm not um perfect, right? But I have went through so much where I feel like if if it had not been for the Lord on my side, like I don't know where I would be right now. So, um, yeah, it's just been a lot. It's just been a lot of ups and downs and everything around and rounds. I also have a video that I want to share with you all um, about some of my childhood like favorite things that I did and everything. Okay, that I can remember. And like I said, I was in foster care a big part of my life, so a lot of that stuff is going to be a part of that. Well, I didn't really do too much. It was just like skating. We did a lot of skating. Um, did a lot of activities and stuff on like the grounds where we were. So it's like when I went to boarded child care, it was really really nice. Where we did swimming activities. We ate at the same like area. Everybody came from their cottages and would come out and eat, and it would be nice because you don't even know sometimes who you're surrounded by, because like I said, it was a large amount of people. So we would come out of the cottage and everybody would eat at this one little dining area, and it would be nice. It was boys up on the top part, and then it was girls at the bottom. We went to church, went to different, like I said, different activities, off grounds, on grounds. A lot of times we went skating and stuff like that, because we had so much that we could do there at the facility. That was one of the best, I think, group homes that I was in, because all the other group homes was like real laid back and chill, but it was just like real militant there. Everything was like, decked out. The cottages was really nice. We had our own rooms. It was just really nice. Um, if I could think back on other places that I was at, if you're interested, I'll share that with you on my next video. Um, but yeah, your girl has been through so much. Okay, so for you that have been through school with me, high school, middle school, or anything like that, you all know that I've been through some stuff. Okay, but I'm here. Like I'm here. I'm still here. The girl was pushing every day. Ain't straying away. Okay, never forget that what you go through, like I said, could even make you or break you. So you gotta choose. You gotta choose. And it's gonna make me, because look, it's gonna make me. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not giving up. But keep your girl in mind when it comes down to um subscribing. Subscribe, comment. I have one more minute on here because I said 20 minutes. So comment, subscribe, okay? Make sure you drop your questions or anything that you may want to know about me. Y'all know like a little itsy bits part of my story. So if you need any questions, or if you want anything answered, contact me, okay? Everybody, my link is in the bio if you are willing and able to travel. Texas is coming up. So let me know. Drop some comments and questions about that too. I always have deals and perks that you all are welcome to. Just let me know what you want to do, okay? I love you all. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that, y'all. Okay? And stay tuned for the next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll be dropping this video in a few minutes. And like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.